To the south.
All right.
To the south.
Southwest. Where we
Let's do
South. Yeah. It's a weird
Hey.
fucking division, dude.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a fun division. Playoff teams.
It's fun in the way that the play-in is fun. they are the play-in of the NFC.
Well, not one team. Not one team.
I disagree. Bucks win the division at 9-8. Falcons just miss out of the playoffs at 9-8. Carolina Panthers. We've had bad opinions on it before, but 7-10. And Saints 4-13.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, you gotta go before me. You gotta go before me, please.
You're messing up the order, dude.
I don't care.
Come on now.
Go first.
Are you dropping some kind of bomb? Do you have the Falcons winning 13 games?
I don't, but
this is why we do the show. Come on, go.
Oh,
okay.
God. All right. Fine. I'll go.
Okay.
This is correct. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 12-5. Atlanta Falcons 9-8. Carolina Panthers 6-11. New Orleans Saints. I really want to put 0-17, but I'm going to say 2-15.
Okay. That was the big thing. Was the New Orleans Saints winning a game?
No, it was 9-8 for the Buccaneers. And I looked down. I was like, did I miss something?
No. We'll talk about Tampa. I think Tampa's fine. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 10-7. Atlanta Falcons 9-8. Carolina Panthers 6-11. New Orleans Saints 2-15.
Yeah. We can start with the Bucks. Very nothing off season. Okay. I've made this big fancy document showing every ad and the only guy I only put guys of note, like guys I think I could start.
We may be beginning a respectful debate, Ethan Leviditis.
And it was Hassan Reddick and Anthony Walker. Anthony Walker got cut.
Yeah.
And and the thing with the Bucks is it is similar to like the teams that are going back to the playoffs that did last year for me in both these scenarios is like they have the infrastructure there to an extent that I'm not really concerned that they'll bottom out but also they didn't add enough for me to really be super excited. I didn't understand the Ibuka pick, to be completely honest, but they still have a decent enough roster. This is alongside the AFC South, one of the weirdest divisions that it could just be wins could be boosted up just because the competition is so middling to bad. And I don't love Baker Mayfield. I think he's good.
Oh, that's the core of my argument. It's the core of my argument.
I don't mind Baker. And I think his numbers will be better because he's playing the Saints twice a year and the Panthers twice a year, who might be 31 and 32 in defense, if we're being honest. And
forgot about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, of course. So yeah, they don't really inspire much of anything in me other than Al's legend, Todd Bowles. But yeah, they're circumstantially winning the division for me. They're not like they're not even like the Texans were like they're winning the division. There's like the Bucks are like somebody has to win it, I guess. So we'll pick the Bucks. I wish it was the Falcons.
I've had enough.
Put your foot down.
I'm putting my foot down.
Let me hear it.
No. If Tampa Bay Buccaneers were a beer, I would buy 5 30-packs right now. I'm so hyped for the
wait
this season.
Wait. The thing is, I don't like beer. So
if they created a red Surfside,
okay,
that came in 30 pack,
a red and pewter Surfside. Okay.
Oh, don't make more editing work for me. Get to the fucking tape.
Baker Mayfield is not talked about enough. Baker Mayfield threw for 4,500 yards last year and 41 fucking touchdowns, with also 400 yards rushing, which feels like more and that he's had combined the entirety of his career. Baker Mayfield is awesome. Baker Mayfield is better than Jordan Love. Baker Mayfield is better than all of these scrubs that we've been talking about.
I don't disagree with Jordan Love, guys. That's it.
I've had enough. Bucky Irving, top 10 running back in football. Yeah. Rashad White, one of the best backup running backs in football. They're all fun. Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Emeka Ibuka, Sterling Shepard, Tez Johnson, Jalen McMillan. There's 6 competent receivers in that room. Cade Otton, fine at tight end.
Cade Otton, pretty good.
Decent line.
Very good line.
All pro left tackle. This is awesome. Wait, we're only talking about 11 players. There's 11 more because the defense is fun too. When Hassan Reddick has 12 sacks this year, don't come at me because it's going to happen. I like Jamel Dean. I like Zion McCollum. I like Antoine Winfield Jr. These are all good players. Levante David is, yes, the Bobby Wagner status of old. Like, coming to the defense. He's great. I like Kalijah Kancey. Vita Vea is consistently one of the best defensive tackles in all of football. Todd Bowles exists. All he has to do is just stand there and let the dude play. I think they're going to suffer a little bit at the beginning of the season. Just new offense, losing Liam Cohen. It sucks. But this team on paper is so good. They have the 20th hardest schedule in the league. It's not that hard. They're in a shitty division. This is one of the best teams in the NFC. Spoiler, they're in the NFC Championship for me. Like, they are awesome.
You know what, Michael Cormos? I told you a month ago I was on this train with you. You remember?
Yeah,
And-
I didn't read that text, Loki.
Huh?
I didn't read that text, Loki.
Okay, buddy. You remember.
I don't really remember.
And I really was. I was really committed to it. I think I understand, Ethan, where you're coming from a free agency offseason perspective, but I think we have to talk about the addition of Mika Ibuka and what he brings to an offense that was seriously going to be lacking in explosiveness at the receiver position without Chris Godwin in the lineup. I think he immediately comes in and provides that. My biggest fear is injury. And it's the same thing that I'm going to talk about with some NFC West teams in a couple of minutes, but Tristan Wirfs is perhaps one of the most important players to any team, specifically in the NFL.
Mhm.
And there's a good chance that he misses 6 weeks for this Buccaneers team. And then when he comes back, he isn't even the same. Chris Godwin, still on IR. And so that is my biggest fear with this team. I think they absolutely have the ceiling to be right in the conversation with a kind of that third tier in the NFC behind the Lions and the Packers. I think, they are at the top of that third tier if they're fully healthy. But to me, those kind of
Chris
concerns
Godwin
hold me
is
back.
off. What do you call it? Is off IR.
He's off IR.
Is
He
he on PUP?
probably
On PUP
won't
now?
play until week 6. They took him off so he could practice.
I doubt he doesn't play till week 6.
Yeah, but they took him off so they said it's going to take a year from the initial injury, and they took him off so he could practice.
Are you
But
sure it's not McMillan?
yeah,
Because
I'm
this
sure.
on the NFL website is saying that he might be back for week 1.
He won't be back for week 1. I can promise you that.
Well, I'm on the NFL website saying that there's a possibility.
Well, the
It
NFL
says
website
anywhere
also,
from week
NFL
2 to
way.
week 5 is what Todd Bowles said the other day.
That's fine. That's better than
It is better.
the IR.
It is better. So, I think the expectation for me is around where they were a year ago. And defensively, I think they're going to carry over and maybe even be even better. I think people forget Antoine Winfield had a down year last year. I don't expect that to happen again. Yaya Diaby just continues to grow as an edge rusher. Kalijah Kancey can only get better. Vita Vea is still there. These are just straight up dogs that we're throwing out there. So I have faith in them on both sides of the football. I think there's a tier break because I do have my concerns, but I like this team a lot. And no, it would not surprise me if they're in the NFC Championship game. It would not surprise me one bit.
Yeah, they do have that streaky sort of quality that they play football. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Falcons.
Dirty South.
I'm excited for a full season of Michael Penix's football. I don't think he's going to set the world on fire, but he'll be good. He'll be good, regular good.
Yeah.
And I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got you got Jeff Ulbrich in at DC. It's okay. Didn't this kid like troll Shedeur Sanders during the draft?
Yes.
Yeah,
He
he was the
made
one
the,
that prank
phone
called
call.
Shedeur.
the infamous phone call.
Yes, I like Raheem Morris. I generally like the sort of infrastructure offensively. They did make some, I would say, risky sort of strides to address the defensive line, giving up a future first with James Pierce, who I think was kind of crazy, but I think Jalen Walker is an instant contributor. AJ Terrell's still one of the best corners in football. Same thing could be said for Jesse Bates at the safety position. Line is pretty good. I think Bijan Robinson's going to be in our Pro Bowl conversation. Drake London, I think, will be a 1,000-yard receiver. That is 9-8.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Cut it off.
Oh.
I'm done.
Oh, we're done.
No,
We're going at him again?
No. This isn't as extreme. I mean, like, this is really just like all based off like what your evaluation of Michael Penix is, and down the line, Ethan's in the middle. I'm higher, you're lower, Adam. So I mean, like, that's what it is. I think Michael Penix is really good.
I would love to be
I think he's
bullish
gonna
about Michael Penix, but
I think he's gonna have a really good season. I mean, he was my QB4 in that draft class, but that draft class was absolutely loaded. So I mean, it's not really offense to him. Bijan Robinson is one of the best running backs in football. Tyler Algier is the best backup running back in football. Drake London was fun last year. Darnell Mooney went under the radar, being top 10 in the league receiving yards last year. Sit tight, because I swear to God, this is the year Kyle Pitts breaks out. Line's solid, in my opinion. So I mean,
that's good.
The offense is good. Like, it's a good offense. It's a good defense too. I mean, AJ Terrell's the GOAT. Xavier Watts was a really fun draft pick. Jesse Bates is fun. The D line it exists.
It's weird. It's weird.
There are players on the defensive line that are going to be rushing the quarterback. Jalen Walker and James Pierce are fun, but it's a little sketchy outside of that. But like, that's 10 wins to me. Yep. That's a playoff team to me. A team that can win a playoff game. So
yeah, I understand.
But just because Michael Penix is the best quarterback in this.
Yeah. And you're gonna talk about me being lower. I just went on a podcast about a couple hours ago and said Michael Penix was a sleeper MVP candidate. So, you know.
Good job. Good job, man. I'm proud of you.
Yep, I know. I think this offense could be a top 10 offense. I'm absolutely in if they're fully healthy, and I understand the perspective from the passing game. I do think Michael Penix is a sprayer, and I hope that's something he can get in check. I think the biggest thing for them also can be injury, because they made no investment to get any better depth wise offensively. They didn't make a single change to their offense, and so I mean, if Darnell Mooney even gets hurt, like, this gets really rough, guys. Same thing on the offensive line. Like, they lose Drew Dahlman. We're just assuming Ryan Newsel is going to step right in and be fully healthy and be great. Like, I don't know. And so I have my worries there. And then defensively, I mean, continuously really shallow. I know they made their investments this offseason. There's a lot of youth. And I still just don't have a lot of faith in it. I thought AJ Terrell took a step back last year. This defensive line just continues to look rather ineffective. I think they're going to be better on the interior. Just with how they've invested, they went out and they got on Yamada, but it's a rough unit, guys. So I'm choosing to have faith in the offense, because we don't pick these things based on health. And I have them winning 9 games, but I can see a situation where this goes south. And honestly, I mean, we keep talking about Cincinnati Bengals situations. I think this is like the perfect encapsulation of it, to be real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I agree.
And I mean, we're going to go Raheem Morris route. Raheem Morris was, I mean, really terrible when the chips were on the table and he had to make decisions. So, like, we're going to find out a lot about him in year 2.
Mm-hmm. Panthers.
You can see this in the background. North Carolina's terrible.
Yeah.
Are they losing
Right.
that bad?
34-7.
Oh my God!
Holy.
They're not good.
Wasn't it tied
Toledo.
at halftime?
No, it was 24-7 on
Oh my God!
halftime.
Well, alrighty.
I mean, they're not good, and their quarterback is Dominican Tyrod Taylor. But
Mhm. I like Tyrod Taylor. That sounds like a
Well,
compliment.
Tyrod Taylor is not good in 2020. I'm talking about
Is
like
this like is it,
But
is
the
it,
current
is this,
Tyrod
is
Taylor?
this,
2025.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's problem. Okay.
I like Bill's Tyrod Taylor. All right.
Shall we do the
Um,
Panthers?
Yes.
All right.
Oh boy.
first.
We
The defense, I'm not even
bad.
they suck. Terrible. Worst
Hey,
defense.
hey,
in the
hey,
league.
hey, hey.
There's no
they
big-
Eric,
No,
they
no,
had
no.
Bobby Brown. They had Treshaun Wharton. Those are guys. They add
They still have
added
to.
Wharton, right?
They still have
got
to have
Thornton,
8
right?
other people on the field at some point. Like
JC Horn, good
well,
player.
Look, I think the biggest thing is that the defense was one of the worst defenses in NFL history last year. Even if they're
Mhm.
just bad this
and
year.
somehow wasn't the
that's
worst
something.
defense.
I don't think it is. I mean, Derek Brown is healthy. I like Moreg. I like JC Horn. I like the guys they added across their defensive line. Like, they invested well.
Yeah.
All right.
And
They're still bad.
yeah. I don't disagree.
bad.
The offense.
My
We have a praying moment
yes.
here.
Yes. In Bryce we trust. Yeah.
And Bryce we trust. We're all going to sit here right now, and I'm going to do the Bryce Young thing. Bryce Young was a different player
Go ahead.
in weeks 1
Yeah.
to whenever he got benched to
For
when he came back.
goddamn Andy Dalton in the Big 25.
He got benched for Andy Dalton. He talked to Rod Wave.
Yeah.
I don't know what Rod Wave said. I don't know what Rod Wave said to him. But Bryce Young was a different
Yes.
animal
Yes.
after that. He ended
Almost
up
beat
with
the Chiefs.
2,400 yards, 21 total touchdowns and 9 picks. I love it. He was more of a threat running than it was more like he wasn't scrambling for his life. He was actually just trying to design runs, being smarter with the football, not throwing that many interceptions, better decision maker. He completely inflated his completion percentage over the second half of the season. He showed what we saw at Bama, and it was beautiful for a guy that really deserved it. I love Chuba Hubbard. The Rico Dowdle ad is fun. They have one of the best running back rooms in the league, along with their division counterparts in the Falcons. Tet, it's fun.
Monster.
That's a monster. He wasn't great last year, but they invested the first round pick in Xavier Leggett, who could be a fine too. I like the depth they have at receiver. I don't mind Jalen Coker. I don't mind David Moore. Jimmy Horn Jr. was really fun at Colorado, so that's fine. They brought in Hunter Renfrow. He's a veteran. Lord knows what he is.
Yep.
But wait, is he even on the team?
He got cut and then they brought him back.
They brought him back. The line exists. They
have a lot of money invested into it. It's okay.
It's average. They will be able to protect Bryce Young better than he was protected the last 2 years.
And
I also like Jatavion Sanders at tight end. This has a chance to be better than an above average. This has a chance to be an above average offense if everything goes right, which it should. If you're just looking at you're looking at it on paper. The defense is bad. That averages out to a 6 or 7 win team, and man.
I have him at 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think they're another team that suffers from a year away syndrome. If the offense stays good, you kind of have your young core on offense between the running back, the quarterback, the receivers. You have a lot of money invested in the line that's going to be decent for the next couple of years. I like Jatavion Sanders. This is one of those teams where, all right, we do good. Let's add another X factor on offense, build some depth on the defense after this year. Maybe we come back and we compete for a wild card spot in 2026.
Yeah.
If they can do that, then that's successful because this was bad. This looked really bad in November of last year.
Yeah.
really bad. And it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
August. Oh my God, it's September. It's September of 2025.
Yeah.
That's
and if you can see on the TV, it's now 41-7.
Yeah. Oh God. I mean, I think for me, and I kind of referenced this earlier. Again, like this is not going to be the worst defense in football in my eyes. I truly really liked how they invested defensively this offseason.
Mhm.
And I think the same ceiling remains for them offensively. I think Ted McMillan's going to fit right in, like you said. So I think you put all that together with what already was a much more competent team a season ago than they were given credit for. And why can't they win 6 games? And I mean, if they go out and they shock us, why can't this be a team that contends for a wild card spot in a horrible division?
Yeah. Mhm.
Why not? I don't think
I think the Saints just can't get down. I mean, but like if you
I
look at
don't-
my predictions, I don't think this division's as bad because I love the Bucks and
I don't think the margin between them and the Falcons is that much.
I do.
Yeah.
Falcons.
I think their defenses are similar. I view their offenses in I think the Falcons' offense is better, but I think injuries could lead to an inability to sustain it. Where I think the Panthers' offense is deeper. So we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Saints suck, dude. They
God
suck.
help my.
Are we going to
brother in
Cleveland
Christ.
Browns this one?
God help my brother in Christ.
Well,
Spencer
wait.
Spencer
Calm
Rattler.
down. Calm down, guys. Their OC is Garrett Nussmeier's dad. Yeah.
Nussbus train.
What's going on in New Orleans?
God bless my brother in Christ, Spencer Rattler. Do not die. Do not. I don't want to go to a funeral.
Well, it's okay. It's Tyler Shuck show, guys.
Dude, it's
No,
not the Tyler
no,
Shuck
no.
show. It's not. He's terrible. He's going to
It's
last
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
4 minutes real
Play
time.
eventually.
Yeah.
No.
Brandon Staley's DC, very funny, but probably won't even be that bad. But the issue is the unit as a whole is terrible. Same thing for Kellen Moore as an offensive mind in that offense. Kamara's good. Olave's good. Loves getting head injuries. They have a lot of tight ends. None of them are particularly good. You bring in Brandon Cooks. You bring in Justin Reed, Javon Godshaw, Julian Blackman. Like, these are guys. I think their draft was okay. I think getting Kelvin Banks was the smart pick because losing Ryan Ramczyk really he was hurt, but now it's like completely over. And they definitely need to invest as much as possible in the offensive line. I think Fuaga last year really was promising. I think he can definitely be a franchise tackle for them. It's just there is no single part of the team that I can get excited about other than maybe running back and maybe linebacker in the case of Mario Davis.
And Pete Warner.
That's it. Pete Warner, OSU legend, right? But that's it.
Chase Young.
Young, he's a guy. Brian Brzee, he's a guy.
Yeah.
Brian Brzee, legend.
I think for me, there's a lot of pieces, and I think kind of similar to Cleveland, as we talked about, maybe we're overstating their how bad they are because of a lack of good players in the important positions that you think about on the football field that are necessary towards winning football games. But I mean, I think
sometimes it doesn't matter.
Yeah, sometimes they might be, a 4 or 5 win football team simply off having competent coaching and skill players at the right positions. So I'm willing to, accept that. But man, another year of Spencer Rattler football is just pure garbage to me. So I don't really have much to add besides that.
Yeah, I do feel like just because he's 25, they'll have to be like, well, we're not competitive. We're just gonna try out Tyler Shuck.
I agree.
Which I sort of understated it because I do think they'll do the 2021 Texans 2 quarterback offense.
Yeah.
But Tyler Shuck really bad, terrible actually. I know he is a quote unquote finished product because he's played. But what was it? I saw some clip from Sun God's podcast. Amon-Ra St. Brown was like, we were in the same high school recruiting class, and let's see, I think he was in the 2021 draft, right? So
Tyler Shuck played 7 years ago.
Yes,
That was not
he
good
is like
here.
yes, he is like an italicized version of Bo Nix. He is like
Yeah.
he is everything wrong with Bo Nix.
But just
like,
everything
cranked
wrong.
up- yeah, but cranked up to 11 and like
I mean-
really mid receiving room. You got Olave who will get like he just will. He has not shown that he will not. Shaheed, similar deal. Brandon Cooks, he's a guy.
Yeah.
He's 80
It's hard to. I think it's hard to defend the Shuck pick, and I'm not going to. But I mean,
Good.
there's a level of
There are things.
there's a level of stability at least that he gives you that I think you can argue Rattler does not. You understand what you're getting and you have an expectation there. He's a very I would argue low ceiling, high floor prospect. And so I think, there's something to that. And I mean, even the instability that they had with Carr at times, I think that's you get a stability you were looking for. So I expect them to be bad, but like if you can find some form of stability with Moore, who I still do believe is a good coach, there's something there.
Yeah. I do think he should have gotten the job. It's just this situation is not conducive.
Oh, I don't think he
for
should have gotten the job. I'll
He shouldn't have gotten the job.
I'll clarify that as well. I mean, as someone who put it upon themselves the horror of watching New Orleans Saints preseason football, he was not getting that job. But
No. I was talking about Kellen Moore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like yes, you have
Thank God.
you have a very good Shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think based off of the result of the season, like that is just something that's going to happen if you are the coordinator for an offense that wins a Super Bowl. Like you are going to get a job unless you're Eric Bieniemy for some reason. But they're firmly in the Cade Klubnik / Garrett Nussmeier / Sam Levitt / Tyson.
He's going day 5. I've had enough.
Okay, this is why we don't do college football. It's too like reactionary and or I guess overblown by depression. But this is why
we don't do
we go
baseball
to.
very often.
This is why we go to group of 5. Yeah, group of 5 and or D3 schools, so we don't have to worry about that.
Arch Manning, number 1. NFC